Hey, welcome back to another episode of AI for the Busy Human podcast. I'm your host, Bella Vasta, and today we're going to talk about something that I know you have had in your life. I know this because I've had it in my life, and every single person I know has also had this problem in their life. And I even have core childhood memories of my parents trying to solve this problem. I'm sure you already know it if you've read the title of this episode. It is What is for Dinner? Or I have no idea what to make for dinner. So picture this. It's 5:47. You're standing in the front of your refrigerator with the door wide open, cold air hitting your face, and your brain is completely blank. This may have even been like the second or third time you did this, just opening the door thinking that all of a sudden something was going to jump out and like bite your nose. There's like half a rotisserie chicken from 3 days ago in there. Some wilting spinach you bought with really good intentions, I promise. A lonely sweet potato, and about 14 condiments. Someone behind you asks, "What's for dinner?" And you want to scream. You've been adulting for like how many years now? And you still can't answer this one simple question without having a tiny existential crisis. Here's the thing. It's not a you problem. This is a system problem. And today I'm going to fix it. All right. So let's just sit in this for a minute because I need you to know that like I see you. I've done this dance 1,000 times, maybe 4,000 times if we're being honest. One of my memories when I used to travel with my family as a child is that my parents would literally argue about this for at least an hour. I'm sure I'm not the only one out there. I mean, at home, you might open the fridge, close the fridge, open the pantry, close the pantry. You open the fridge again, like something magical appeared, and there's nothing. So you grab your phone, you type easy dinner recipes into Google, but now that just gives you a whole bunch of other problems, right? Now you're scrolling and scrolling, and suddenly you have 47 tabs open. One recipe has ingredients you don't have. Another one takes 90 minutes. A third one looks amazing but requires tangine, and you don't even know what that is. I don't even know if I pronounced that right. That's the way it sounds in my head. Meanwhile, your stomach, your family, whoever's around you, if anybody, they're getting hungrier. Hangry, one would say. Your blood sugar's dropping, and now you're irritated and hungry, which is a really dangerous combination. So what happens? Like, you just default again. I mean, it's the same 5 meals that you've been rotating since 2019, or maybe takeouts, spaghetti, tacos, Chipotle, that chicken thing, frozen pizza. And look, there's nothing wrong with any of that. No judgment, okay? But you're bored. Your family's bored. And somewhere deep down, you feel like you're failing at this very basic human task of like feeding yourself. And here's what it makes the thing that makes it even worse is that like you have food. You look in that fridge and there is actually stuff in there. I mean, you can hear your mom in your head right now. Like there's hungry children in Africa who would want to eat that food, right? And your brain, it's just so tired, it can't even connect the dots between half rotisserie chicken and actual meal that I can eat. So you've tried planning, you've bought the cute planner, you've printed the templates. Maybe you've even gotten like one of those home cook meals like Factor or one of the ones where it teaches you what to cook and sends you all the ingredients, right? But like none of that stuff's worked. Or maybe it's worked for a week or two, but not long term. It's not sustainable. You've tried the services and it's just, and you've downloaded the apps, you've Pinterest board, you've saved all the easy recipes when you were doom scrolling late at night, but you're still back here. You're still like literally staring at the fridge, decision paralysis, winning again. All right, so why the old situation fails. Here's why none of that stuff worked. You were trying to solve a real-time problem with a planning solution. Meal planning assumes you know on Sunday what you're going to want on Thursday. Blech. I don't know if you feel that way, but I do. It assumes you'll actually go to the store and get those specific ingredients. It assumes nothing will go wrong. No one will get sick. No one will have a late meeting, and you won't be completely exhausted by Wednesday. And that's not real life. Real life is it's dinner time now. You have these ingredients now. You need an answer in the next 3 minutes, or someone is ordering DoorDash. Recipe apps and Google searches, they give you a million options when all you need is one option. You almost need someone to make the decision for you. They show you beautiful photos of meals that require 17 ingredients when you only have like 5 things in your kitchen that aren't condiments. Your brain's not built to be a recipe database. It's not built to cross reference what's in your fridge with what sounds good and meets everyone's dietary needs when you have no energy to do any of it. You're trying to use your human brain like a search engine, and that's not what it's designed for. What you need is something that can look at what you actually have right now in this moment and give you real answers fast. So, drum roll, please. Here we go. I'm going to solve this problem for you right now. This is where ChatGPT, Claude, Grok, any one of them, Gemini would come in really good handy. And I'm definitely not being dramatic when I say it could become your personal chef consultant. This is genuinely one of the most useful everyday applications of AI that exists right now. Anybody can use it. You can use it on the free plans. And here's what it does in context. You show it what's in your fridge by taking pictures of the entire fridge. You tell it any constraints you have, dairy free, soy free, or trying to stay like low carb, high protein, high fiber, whatever it might be. And it gives you actual meal ideas without actual instructions. I'm sorry, with the actual instructions using the ingredients you actually own. There's no searching, there's no scrolling, there's no 47 open tabs. You ask, it's done. That's it. That's literally it. And so today I'm going to show you how I do this. The exact prompts I use, the way I tweak it when the first answer isn't quite right, because sometimes it doesn't always get it right, and how this turns a nightly crisis into a 30-second conversation. All right, so step 1, the messy input. Open up the fridge. Here's what I'm working with tonight. Half a rotisserie, been in there for a few days, bag of spinach, 1 sweet potato. You can be talking this into the AI, okay? Or you could take a picture. 1 sweet potato, cheddar cheese, eggs, a lemon, some random condiments. That's it. That's what I got for you. Step 2, you take a photo. Or you could type it out. I like photo because it's like, yo, look at what's in this photo. That's it. It's really, really smart. It's really good. And then you can either say out loud. I'm always a proponent for talking to your AI. You will always get way better answers when you talk because you say way many words than you ever will type. And when you type, you're filtered, okay? You're going to hear me say that a lot. So I might say, I need dinner ideas using only these ingredients. I'll list them all out, right? And then I'll say I have basic pantry staples like olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic. I need something that takes like 30 minutes or less, 2 adults, 2 kids, or I'll just say it's for myself and my daughter or whatever, like whatever your situation is. And then hit enter. And then you look at what comes back. It's going to probably give you about 3 options. And it's going to be based off of what you gave it. So maybe chicken and spinach quesadillas with sweet potato wedges, or cheesy chicken and sweet potato hash, or spinach and chicken frittata with lemon. What? That's amazing. Now, option 3 might sound good, but maybe someone in your house won't eat the frittata, so you tweak it. And it's like, hey, option 2 sounds good, but give me a step-by-step instructions, keep it simple, and I'm tired. And now I get cube the sweet potatoes, toss with oil, roast at 400 for 20 minutes. While that's going, shred the chicken. Then saute the spinach with garlic until wilted. Then mix everything in a skillet, add cheese, and let it get melty. Serve. That's it. That's dinner. Using stuff that was about to go bad. Okay? I screenshot those instructions and refer back to them, or keep ChatGPT open on my phone while I cook. Or you can press the little microphone button and it will read it to you because maybe your hands are full or you're chopping something. in any case, it's there for you. And at the time of this recording, it's the very last weeks of 2025. And I anticipate that by the time you guys actually listen to this in the future, hello future self, that you will probably just be able to talk back and forth with it. I mean, there is a talking feature on it, and you could actually leave it open and just talk with it and it will reply back to you. But I'm pretty sure that, it's going to be way more advanced after the recording of this. So instead of spending 20 minutes scrolling recipes, decision fatigue, it's the end of the day, you're hangry, your blood sugar's low, everyone's yelling at you. This works so well, you guys, for that last minute meal. Or you want to say, hey, I want to cook a meal tonight. It can get as creative as you can get. I want to cook a meal tonight that I'm going to be able to have enough leftovers for tomorrow and the next day for lunch, for 2 days of lunch, right? So figure it out. Or I want to make a really high protein, low carb meal that's going to reheat really well, or that I can repurpose into other dishes, because maybe you don't like leftovers, or maybe you don't like heating up food, or just some food just doesn't taste good heated up, right? So think about it that way. It's a really easy way to solve the what's for dinner. And then you can also meal plan that way too. And in a later episode, I'm gonna dive more into this, but just to kind of blow your mind and give you some coming attractions. When it also comes down to this, if you are doing it at the beginning of the week, you can plan out your meals. Like maybe every other day you actually cook, and then the days in between are putting together easier meals because you've already cooked the majority of the stuff. Maybe you brainstorm with it and say, hey, this is kind of where I would like to do. Can you create a couple of recipes for me for this week? And I want to keep it below $50. And then I want you to go research and find what grocery stores near me have this stuff on sale, or go research and find out what's on sale at the grocery stores, come back and present to me some meal plans for this week that I can make my family, and then create a whole entire grocery list of all the ingredients I need. Then it gives you a whole grocery list, and you say, okay, I have number 2, 7, and 9, take those off the list. And then if you have ChatGPT's pro mode, you can turn on the agent. And if you have an Instacart, I've done this many times, just leave the screen open and let it go into Instacart, let it find all the ingredients, and it will ask you right before it hits submit and spends your money. It'll say that. I don't know about you, but I don't like going through Instacart. I mean, I love Instacart, but it's also kind of annoying to think about what do I need and all the things. And so this way here, I kind of like delegate all my ADHD out to the agent, that then after I've already talked with it and figured out what meals I want, and then therefore what ingredients I need to have in my household, it can literally have it. And in a couple of hours, someone's knocking at your door with your groceries and you didn't ever go to the store, figure out what to do. I call that winning in life. Okay. So this is definitely a very easy way that you can incorporate AI into your life for what's for dinner. All right, guys, this has been another episode of AI for busy humans. My name is Bella Vasta, and I would love to talk to you or work with you. If you want to get on my calendar, let's meet. bellavasta.com/book is where you can just jump right on my calendar. We get to know each other and figure out if a consultation, just, working one-on-one with either your personal life or your busy business would be good, or an all-day intensive. Until next time, I'll see you again back on the AI for Busy Humans. Bye now.